Hey everybody, hope you're well, and it's James here for the Part-Time Entrepreneur and Crypto Rookies. Now today we have an absolute exclusive from Aitheon, and we're going to be talking to Andrew Archer, the CEO, about this huge deal. Now, just let me put this in context before you see the rest of the video. This is the largest cryptocurrency deal ever. Forget Virgin, Pornhub and all the rest of it. They're like a minnow, and this bad boy is Jaws. That's the size and breadth of this one deal, just one deal that we're going to talk about today. So stay tuned and find out more. Hey everybody, hope you're well, and it's James here for the Part-Time Entrepreneur and Crypto Rookies. Now today we have Andrew Archer from Aitheon. He's going to tell us where he is in a moment, but he's got some of the biggest news in crypto ever to tell us about today. Now, he can't tell us everything, but he's going to give us as much as he possibly can. There's a big announcement at the end of June, but I just want to say a massive thank you and welcome to Andrew Archer.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Yeah, good fella. How are you?
Pretty good. Just got, I'm in Kyiv right now, about to actually head back to the United States. So it's been an intense couple of weeks doing shows and whatnot. Just came from Berlin. So
okay, and how was the Berlin show?
It was really good. We met with a lot of interesting people, some car manufacturers that are really interested in our technology, a lot of good leads. Before that was Moscow, which was really good as well. So yeah, it's really gaining a lot of traction.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's good.
And I know before we talk about sort of the potential big announcement that we have today, is that actually this deal that we can talk about is one of many. So this is, you know, all the stuff that you guys are doing in the background. You know, you guys are working on so many different deals. Can you sort of elaborate on some of the industries that you guys are approaching or people are approaching you?
Yeah, definitely. So a lot of ICOs, right, they're just one idea and then they're trying to like raise or do something to execute that one idea. And they boast a lot about that. Most of what we're doing, we don't actually announce anything until we have done it, right? And so behind the scenes, we're working with automotive manufacturers, industrial manufacturers, consumers, looking at restaurants, using our robots there, you know, machining, all of these things. So we're actively building all of these things in the background. And like right now, we're currently building out a sales team to push the product, the Atheon platform into those businesses using it and setting up offices. So we're been very aggressive in the behind the scenes, and you're going to see a lot more of that coming out, us releasing how we did it, what we did in the next couple months, in addition to this massive deal. And deals like this, they don't happen overnight. I mean, we've been working on this since January, right? So all of these things take so much time, the legalities, everything, to make it actually happen and to make real progress. So yeah, we're really excited about it. We've known about it for a while now, but we haven't been able, we've just had to make sure everything was dotted, T'd, started the execution. So yeah, it's really exciting.
Yeah, I remember last time we spoke and we sort of spoke offline, and I just remember you being so excited and saying, this is going to be massive. And I was just like, oh, yeah, exactly. Searching the internet and like trying to figure it out, and still trying to figure it out, which is cool, because a lot of ICOs, they say stuff and they're like, oh, where you guys, you know, till it's like absolute, then it doesn't get released. So this is really cool. Do you want to just talk about, obviously, you know, the deal that we can talk about? Do you want to talk about the competition and what they've currently got? And then obviously when we talk about what you've got, you know, to give the scale.
Definitely. So, as you know, retail e-commerce is just booming out of control. Right. And in the past, one of our major competitors was always Kiva Systems, doing e-commerce, warehouse distribution work. And they sold to Amazon for $775 million.
Wow.
So it left a huge gap in the market that we kind of have been encroaching on over the years, through our different projects and things like that. And so what has actually happened is now, I can't say where specifically in the world, but it's in the Asian region. But we're actually going up directly against Amazon and Flipkart, Walmart now to build a mass e-commerce distribution system.
Wow.
So we're talking about the amount of robots, like 106,000 robots over 4 years. I'm in Kiev trying to get things done ready for this. This is why I've been traveling like crazy all over the place. If anyone in our Telegram group has noticed, I've just been bouncing around for like the past month, preparing for this, building out new teams, things like that. And so the deal is massive, and we're really excited about it. It's going to be a lot of work. But it really is going to use all the core technologies of Atheon and really push them forward. Especially if anyone's been able to demo one of our robots, our robot Felix, that we bring to these shows. That demonstration is actually some of the core basis of what we're implementing. So it's super exciting. So anyone who's gotten to try that will understand like how this is so impactful.
Totally. Yeah. And I know, obviously, I know little bits, shall we say, but I know that this will put you comfortably in the top 15 of all cryptocurrencies, with the size and the value of this deal, and maybe as big as Trump potentially. But hey, that's where we're at the moment. But this is the biggest deal in cryptocurrency, and the thing is that you guys are so down to earth with it as well. I mean, it's amazing in that sense.
Yeah, you can't get ahead of yourself on these things. You know what I mean? No matter how big we grow and whatnot, we'll just continue to work hard, right? A lot of projects are like, oh, we made it. It's over. It's there. But we take more of the approach like we've been there, right? So that's the attitude you always have to be, is act like you've always been there and just keep working, because there's always someone behind you. As soon as you slip, they're there to capture the deals you're working on, or take your business or whatnot. And we come from a business background where a lot of the ICOs are like, hey, we have got this idea, let's raise a ton of money, right?
Yeah.
Or like try to execute this, but we know how treacherous business really is. So you always have to stay humble in it and keep working hard and continuous, because that's how you stay ahead and that's how you continue to innovate. So
now, I know this is why we love. This is why we love working with you guys, because that's just the sort of attitude and ethics that long term. That's where cryptocurrency will really sort of catch fire, and obviously with this particular deal that you've got, I think it really solidifies the use of cryptocurrencies. A lot of people, like probably the biggest example is the crypto credit cards and all this type of stuff, where they're up against so many different challenges at the moment, where actually, I think you were saying that maybe is it in 3 months you guys are going live with this project?
Yeah, I mean, we're already getting manufacturing ready, purchasing, all this stuff is already starting to happen. And it's a very aggressive timetable. If you think about it, Amazon over the past decade has built in total about 70,000 robots, and we're trying to roll out facilities and tens of thousands of robots, almost double what they're doing in 3.5, 4 years. So it's an incredibly difficult project, but that's why people have always come to us, is of these types of projects. But definitely with like cryptocurrency and whatnot, and blockchain as a whole, this adds legitimacy to it. And I think a lot of that comes from our very professional approach. A lot of businesses don't like hypey businesses, and we've never taken the hype approach. And so I think hopefully the rest of the industry can kind of take notice of how we did this, and start shedding that hypey, volatile, basis that makes up blockchain and crypto as it is right now. And it will start to become something mainstream, something actually usable, and people will start taking it more seriously, right?
Yeah, and I think that's the whole thing. And I think you guys are like, once this deal's in place, it's going to be pretty hard to go back and not use, cryptocurrency or utility tokens in the sense that you guys are, because you're going to really. I think it's the real life business use case where big large businesses are taking and recognizing what you're doing and going, hey, this works,
Right.
and this is fantastic technology at the same time as well.
Exactly. And that's what it is. Yeah.
And the thing is, people will look back in history and, you got Bitcoin and stuff, but you guys are you've just literally put the stake in the ground today with what you guys are doing, which is immense. Also, are you allowed to allude in terms of how many potential distribution centers that this might affect in terms of the roadmap?
I'm not allowed to say, but we're serving hundreds of millions of people.
Wow.
That's all I can say, probably.
Okay. I know sometimes I'll try and push you for some details.
I know. Okay. Yeah, I know. And I want to. I'm just sitting here. I'm like, I want to tell everyone this. It's so cool. But in these deals, you have to be respectful of your client. And we have agreements in place where we can only say certain things. We are allowed to disclose more information to large token holders, though, through NDAs and whatnot.
Okay.
So the team has talked about that, and anyone who's buying over 100 ETH in tokens, we're allowed to tell them more about this. Yeah, okay. But our clients specifically said we're not allowed to talk about this publicly yet because it could give away a competitive advantage to someone else. But we are allowed to talk to it about our large token holders.
Okay. So in terms of the large token holders, are they going to get if they go big on this, like 100 or plus ETH, will they get like a good discount, or what's in it for them?
Definitely. So they can reach out to us or to you, and we can work through the process, and they will give them, they get a large discounts and things like that. So Erica and you will help them with that. And we already have those holders coming in. They know about it. And so we're happy to have more people coming in on this because this is literally massive. Awesome. I've been talking to our manufacturing group in India all morning, telling them we need to ramp up. We need to produce more chips, produce more robot controllers. We need to speed up. We're developing new tools. And so, yeah, it's huge.
Crazy times. So,
yeah, exactly.
So what we'll do then is there'll be a link below where people can contact me at the channel if they want to go for the bigger 100 ETH deal. Yeah. We'll also leave a link below because we are the official partners with Atheon Crypto Rookies, where you get an extra 5% if you're a smaller investor and quite can't manage the 100 ETH, which so it gives you another advantage as well. So I'll leave all the links. There'll be a little video at the end for people as well if they want to get in contact with you guys as well, which would be awesome. So those bits are out of the way. So when can people find out the full details? So obviously the big token holders will get a little bit extra. When will everybody find out sort of the big announcement? When can people expect that?
So you're going to start seeing, as long as you're on our Telegram, Instagram, and Twitter, you're going to start seeing what things we can reveal over the next couple months here, because they are allowing us to take pictures, some videos, as long as it doesn't show sensitive details and things like that. If you comb through our content currently, you can already find some details about this, but they're very vague.
Okay.
So it's going to be coming out over the next couple months here.
Awesome. So
And
I'll also put the links to your social media down below so people can follow if they're not already following Atheon.
Yeah.
So the big question now we've talked about what potentially this is huge in e-commerce. It's a massive amount of robots. Is this the biggest sort of AI robotics deal in the world as well?
I mean, it could very well be. It's the largest rollout of robotics like this that I knew of before this was Amazon's systems, and so we're going to trump that. I mean, it's a lot more robots than that, so it very well could be. There could be a big one tomorrow, but right now this is, as far as I know, yes.
2 for the price of 1, eh?
Yeah.
So the big question then for investors is, well, what does this mean for the Atheon token versus maybe some of the predictions and stuff that you had from before?
Right. Yeah. So we expected, we've always played very conservative. That's just how I like to approach things. And so we expected a certain rate of consumption over a period of time, because after the ICO is finished, the only way for tokens to be generated is through our mining process, just solving these problems for these robots and whatnot, right? So to pay for the subscription fees on the platform, our users have to get them from those token holders. But now what's going to happen is, because with this mass amount of usage, there's only so many tokens available, and the mining, I mean, we're going through beta testing with miners and whatnot, but we're only allowing so many people to come in on that at a certain rate, a previous rate we, kind of set. So the consumption is way more than we thought it would be. So I think it's going to really shift the valuation of that token. Obviously, it's a utility token, so we can't say what that's going to be or prospect that, because it's purely designed for a utility purpose. But it's a lot more demand than just this one project, and not including all of the other projects we're working on. Just this one project over consumes our current basis. So it's crazy.
That is crazy that one deal just does all of that, and yet there's so many even potentially, well, I don't know if they could be bigger. I mean, I suppose that's the challenge now. Could you get a bigger deal? Automotive industry is absolutely monster.
There's only one. We are talking with someone else about this too, but I can't reveal any details on that either until that comes to fruition or whatnot. But it would be a considerable size deal as well. Yeah, once people use the tech we have, I mean, the people at the shows get to use some of the tech, but then when they actually experience the full tech of that, they instantly want it. These companies want it. So, and because it's ready, right? That's the other thing. We were actually ready with the software, ready with the technology. So, yeah,
and I think that's such a key instrument into what you're doing, because like we've talked before, and this isn't just some 10-minute flyby project. You've gone, oh, that sounds good, cryptocurrency. You've been working on this for, was it 7 years?
Yes. Yeah. And that's just working on getting what we had to the point where it was so easy to use, right? But years before that, we have autonomous technology, software, things that we've been working on for years before that. So it's like the culmination of all of this work coming together. So it's very cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's just immense. Like the amount of probably time and effort and frustration, fixing problems, solving solutions. Like it's awesome to see that it all coming together. And I'm really glad that we found you guys, because it was one of the projects for me that stood out head and shoulders above pretty much everything, really. I only invest in I probably only invested in 3 or 4 projects this year. And that's and I'd say I'm a heavy investor as such, but once we found you guys, I was like, wow, this is a real game changer in industry. but also within cryptocurrency, because you've got the usage element. Plus, you guys, there's other people out there like SyncFab and some others really trying to get into that sort of area, but you guys have just hit the nail on the head, I think. And with this,
yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
No, it's awesome.
Everyone participating, and you guys are, making this possible and helped us get here. So thank you, everyone involved. Awesome. We'll continue to just work hard and get these projects done.
Cool. And so when you've got exclusives, can people expect that we'll be doing more videos like this, so we keep them up to date with everything?
Yeah, definitely. We'll be doing more videos like this as soon as we have more information or what we're allowed to release. And we'll keep doing them. We want to do more regular videos, but right now it's so hard. Like the team, I'm in Kyiv. We have people all over the US, in India, New York, Las Vegas. Everyone is just kind of all over scrambling, getting everything ready for these large projects. And the traction we've gained. So once we get to a point where we're able to put out more videos regularly, we definitely are going to.
Awesome.
But, yeah, stay tuned to our other, social media. We update that regularly. So, awesome. And you can find me in our Telegram channel, talking about things and whatnot. So if anyone has questions or wants to talk to the core team, there's always at least one person from our core team there, which is really cool because a lot of other ICOs, they kind of don't interact with the community. So you can actually talk to me on our Telegram, and I check it regularly.
Oh, cool. So I think you might get a few more people in there now, I think.
Definitely, yeah. Come talk to us, hang out. It's a good time.
Awesome. Well, I know that you've got to get your flight back to America, so I really do appreciate you coming on and giving us the exclusive on this one. And I just can't wait to see some of the other things that you guys have got in the pipeline, because this is just going to be humongous, absolutely huge. So massive thank you, Andrew.
Yeah, thank you too.
Cheers, bro.
All right.
If you liked today's video, then please like, comment and share. Also, if you want to get involved with the big deal that Andrew talked about, then please contact me at the channel and we'll start to get the ball rolling for you. Now, for me, this is an absolute huge project, some fantastic news, some real case use of blockchain, coming into action, which is great because a lot of projects out there that have got a lot of potential and a lot of projects that are maybe talk big, but very few projects are delivering like Atheon is right now. So fantastic project, and again, check out the website, check out the ICO, and I'll see you again on my next video.
As always, guys, thank you for tuning in. Please like, comment and share. You can follow me on social media or join one of my 2 Facebook groups where you can find out how you can get great discounts on ICOs, but also how you can be involved with our monthly $5,000 crypto giveaway. I'm feeling